Hey, and to those of you that watched the last video, welcome back. And to anybody that's just joining, my name is Sully. This is video number 2 in a series that I want to create. The first video was based around roller derby Team England. This video is going to be very much built around the national team ready training program that I have created. I created it for all skaters, but particularly in mind more advanced skaters that were trying out for national teams or are on national teams and want to elevate their performance by training externally outside of their roller derby teams. You're going to join me at the gym. I'm doing a modified version of one of the sessions. It basically follows the same principles, but it's a slightly more advanced version. And then after that, what you're going to see is me breaking down how you use the app and just how simple and user-friendly it is for you to track your progress, understand your body over a period of time, and have like a slightly more data-driven process when it comes to training. So then when you go and you play roller derby, you play games and you get into training, you know what works for you and you know what exercises seem to hit the things and hit the goals that you're trying to achieve.
Just a kid off the estate, they call him Little Jake. Today he tried to buy weed with his little mate, up in the bits, but he's just a kid, so he was open to manipulation, yet to undergo initiation. And when some older boys saw the situation, they took the piss. Now look at this, little you beating up his only friend, the only one that weren't pretend, and even gave him the money for the peng, from mice to men and then to rats. But only a snake behaves like that, but the gang don't care if he falls through the gaps, they're just happy that he fall for the trap.
Playing with fire, it doesn't burn. First time your hand warm to the flame. Playing with fire, bitter and sweet. Oh no, scorching skin now, hell on its way. Playing with fire.
Okay, so we are back from the gym. So I've got my phone with me. I've got a little screen recording going so you can see exactly what's going on the screen. We have a bunch of questions that get asked. You can fill out these questions and it will give you a better indication of how you feel. The more data that you give the app, the better you're going to understand yourself through cycles of training and all that kind of stuff. As you can see, the session is all about producing power and accepting force to make you the most dominant person on track. Our first exercise is double kettlebell deadlift. I've changed that into a single B stance deadlift today. Then you go into box jumps and then you go into depth drops. Left leg kettlebell deadlift for 3 reps at RPE 7. So I would say I did 3 reps. It was about an RPE 7 for me. I would tick off that set. And then on that same leg, for a box jump of 5 reps on that leg at an RPE 10. And then we go down to our depth drop and you step off the box for 3 reps onto that left leg. Now, as you can see at the bottom, there's a timer here. I can just pull that up and it will give you click timer and it will come up with this. One set is both legs being completed, okay? So then I'll click my 2 minutes. The notes and the RPE that you put into this app will come up the next week. You can change the RPE depending on how it feels. So then we click next and then we go on to the next strength and power block, which is B block, where we do exactly the same. There's a little video attached to these, so if you're ever confused about the exercise you should be doing, you just click onto the little icon. If it's not a video of me, then it will be a video of somebody just completing the exercise. If you want to change something, you just click on the 3 dots, Once you get to the end, you click your done training and you go, what level of intensity do you think the whole entire thing was? The effort that I put in was an RPE 8. Try and be as objective as you possibly can to begin with. And then all you do is click finish session. And then it will come up with a little overview of what you've done. The more data you put in, the more information and the better you understand yourself, and then you can break it down and just become a better version of you, essentially. So here we are. You may have noticed a small change of scenery if you're keen of eye. I am making my way down to a little running spot that I like getting to, which can only possibly mean one thing, and that one thing means that I have signed up for the half Ironman again. The same one in Mallorca. Now, this little running spot that I've got, it's like there's a 2 kilometer loop, there's a 5 kilometer loop, and then you can turn it into a big old 10 kilometer if you really wanted to. So what's next for me? Well, I made it onto Team England. I'm one of the coaches of Team England, and I'm also coaching brawling. Life's just like taking it, like it's just kicking me at the moment. It's just sort of hit the deck and it's just really kicking me in. So I feel like I've got constant confusion about what I'm trying to do with myself, and it's really affecting my training. I just physically can't motivate myself. But today's been a good day. I've had loads of time to just sort of like slowly roll into things. So yeah, just making my way down to this little running spot. Hopefully get some cool footage. Test out the new camera. See you on the other side.
Playing with fire, it doesn't burn. The first time